That. What happened, my computer accidentally bumped a power switch on a strip, and I turned it off while I was setting everything up for this. So we're just waiting a moment for G-Star to join. This will give me a chance to tweak some things too. This looks good sizing-wise. I think I have the sound correct. Why am I clicking on that? I need to be using this mouse here. I don't think I have anything that I can... Okay. So I am going to... just check on my phone really quickly. Does it show up as... Okay, so it says 1 is watching here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and hopefully G-Star is watching, because what I would like to do is, I would like to actually have G-Star guide me through the Neverhood. I know the Neverhood. I know I have it memorized, so I want to see how good she's able to do it. So hopefully we get her on in just a moment here. Oh, also I need to mute that so we're not hearing double. I'm going to just plug into the Note 8 check audio. sound good? I think it sounds good to me. Yeah, I think... Yeah, that sounds great, so... Hopefully we get G-Star here in a moment. Well, unless something happened and she's not available. So here, I'm gonna mute the mic for a second, and I'm gonna step out of the room for a second and grab something, and then come back, and hopefully we bide enough time. So I'll be back in just a moment. Well, I don't see a G-Star in the chat. Stuff happens. Things go on in life. I am disappointed. Well, let's just see. I want to see. Oops. I do need a keyboard. I also have the keyboard on my laptop as well. There we go. Let's see here. We can take a look at you know what, here. Let's load this up. And we'll just mess around with the H puzzle and see if G-Star can join. But I'll show you guys the H puzzle because I'm pretty good at the H puzzle. Well, I just kind of do it and it happens. Man, I'm so used to hearing the album version of this song, where it doesn't loop, and it has a slightly crazy ending. Not in a bad way. But I was like just expecting the crazy ending. Doing as good as usual, I think. Maybe I'm just distracted. Maybe this is as good as... I know it's about circles. That's not right. Aha! So we beat that puzzle. Honestly, I don't know where this save is in the game. So, Savage Source says, hi, it's nice to see someone playing the Neverhood. Hello, yes, I was actually waiting for another one of my fans who's a Neverhood fanatic. Ah, hello, G-Star. Yay, okay. Wrong keyboard. Alright, we're gonna start a new game. Okay, G-Star. Oh, you hurt your knee. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate pain. I hate getting hurt. If I think about that too much, then I am going to, why is the chat wonky over here? Wow. So, yeah, Neverhood is part of my childhood too. Spent so much time. Since you guys know the Neverhood pretty well, we'll start off with G-Star. Because I know how to beat this game. I've done it enough, but G-Star, do you know what to do? I am going to let her guide me, and then we can let Savage Source in on some of this too. But make it an interactive viewer experience, because I know what to do. But I want to see if somebody else knows. That will make it more fun than me just playing the Neverhood again. Because I played the Neverhood like 3 times now. I played it once with my ex-girlfriend. I played it once on my own. Now I'm playing it again. And if people really like this, I'm happy to like get other friends over and play it with them. That will make fun of the experience. But me just playing it again and again, not really. I've got other games. So first, okay. Yeah. So we'll wake up Clayman here and we'll do that. Wake up, sleepyhead. Clayman, wake up! Oh, it might be a little bit stuttering. This laptop isn't like the best at playing this, but it does a good job. Okay. So yes, we walk through the door. I'm gonna do this because we're here, because I'm somewhat of a completionist. In this game at least. Most of the time though, or like, there's a few puzzle games on my phone where I'm going to go back and play levels again that I didn't get 3 stars on, but then sometimes I'm not. Some games are just too frustrating for that. Okay. So we're through the door now. Somebody, tell me what to do next. I love this music. Oh, sad the game isn't working. Yeah, and so before this stream, I had asked if G-Star had, like, a Discord or something so we could voice chat. And I was just asking because then, like, you could, guide through and, like, actually with voice say, now click on this, now do this. But we can do it through the chat here. The unreleased... I don't think I've heard of that. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that. Yep, go right ahead and link it. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting you to say, but yes, that is the next step. I was meaning, like, you click off the ledge, because some people don't know how, but yeah. Okay, I get it. She has heard the unreleased song, that's cool. This is very interesting. I'm noticing the chat first appears on my Note 8. And then it appears in the, well, no, you can post a link, and I have to approve it. I've had people post links in the chat before. So post the link. If it doesn't work, then I can Google it later. But post the link, and I should be able to approve it. That's too far. Also, I'm gonna do this just because it always made me laugh so hard as a kid. I won't laugh now, probably. I just loved it so much. So, yeah, post a link. He said, oh, okay, just now. And 1, 2... it appeared on my computer on the OBS chat. So we put it under, and we make him go up the ring. If you search for it on YouTube, you'll find it immediately. Okay. Another little bit of stutter moment here. Yeah, it's an old Windows 98 laptop, so we've got that done. Now, I have a question for you two. Do you want to go read some mail? Should we go get some hints? Not that we need them, but anybody want to read mail? If you want, we can go to the mail room, or we can go outside and skip the mail room. Somebody take a pick and tell me. Alright, let's go! We're gonna read the mail. Ah, 2 votes for mailroom. Yes. So, Savage Source. I'm pretty sure that you're new to this channel, I think. Unless you've been subscribed for a while. One thing you can let me know is, are you new? And did you just happen to see this and be like, oh, someone's playing Neverhood as like a recommended thing? That would be useful to know. Doi, 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 doi. Doi, 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 doi. My pal Clayman. Have you seen my cool music box? Be careful when you play it. Sincerely, Willie. So, he's a new person. Recommendation, that's sweet. Yeah, Neverhood's a fun game. It only has so much replayability, though. Yeah, you can share a link on your Twitter. Whatever. I'm fine sharing the link anywhere. Clay Meb. You may have already won 2 bricks of clay. Right, yeah, there's a website that's all about the Neverhood. It's really cool. I forget who made it. Not the guy who made the Neverhood, though. But it has a lot of neat stuff. I'm gonna eat a mint. I haven't played Earthbound. I want to play some of the other games by them. Or Doug Tenapel, but I haven't yet. And actually, so I had ordered from I was gonna order, because I still had a few copies left of the Neverhood 2 soundtrack with the comic book. Or, sorry, no, Return to the Neverhood. So I ordered it. It hasn't come yet, sadly. And I ordered it from the Daniel Amos website instead of the Bandcamp website, because it used to be a store on Daniel Amos, but now it links to Terry S. Taylor's Bandcamp. But I messaged Daniel Amos, and I was very understanding, because he said his kid was in and out of the hospital, but he will respond, and all these things. I haven't heard a message back from email. I messaged him on Facebook, nothing yet. I'm probably next going to try either disputing it with PayPal and ordering it through the Bandcamp, or I will try going to message Terry S. Taylor, Uncle Terry, on dang it, I have one. Patreon, that's it, yeah. Clay Mab, you may have already won 2 bricks of clay, Willie. So, let's read a few more messages. Also, did you guys know it's... Well, the big thing too is... you can message him about the book on... Well, wait. I would just say you do that and get a Patreon, because I would love to, but it's going to be very awkward me talking between you and working out details. Being a liaison is not an easy thing to do with this. So I would recommend that you do that on Patreon, because you can even make a Patreon and message people, and you don't have to, what's the word? You don't have to pay anything to have an account to subscribe to anybody. You just have one. So, like, I have one, I've had it for a while. I did subscribe to some of them, but then for years, I wasn't anymore. But also, in my case, like, there was no estimation of how long it would take, and that's the biggest thing that has me wondering. I'm fine waiting, I just want an estimation. It's not like it's late, and also, I ordered this a few months ago, is the other thing, too. I get that stuff's happening. I don't think so. I don't think she means that. Anyways. Claymed. How do you spell Hoborg? Love Willie. It's right there. You spelled it. I mean, if that's probably to clue me into the H puzzle. Ooh, Dink Pods. I just got a notification for Dink Pods having a new video about the MP3 pen. If you guys haven't seen Dink Pods... let's see. Delivery services, as I said, is completely unreliable in timing of exact delivery time. Totally unpredictable at this point, unlike before. I get that. I respect that, okay? It's just that it's been at least 3 months since I've ordered it. G-Star watches Dank Pods. Yeah, he's cool. So, it's just that it's been several months, and I didn't get any order confirmation or anything. I can see it in my PayPal thing. So I just want a, yes, we got your order and we'll send it when we can. That's all I want. I'm not irate or angry. I know about long shipping. Oh, my Puxel. Yes. Okay, play. Send this letter to 3 friends or you will fall ill. Willie doing. That letter always there worried me. It's like, oh, I'm throwing it, I can't keep the letter. I can't send it to any friends. I'm gonna die. How am I... Really? Do one trombone. Nugget requires 2? Yes, okay. I love Dang Pods. Let's do Neverhood. But, also, Willie doing. I was thinking, where have I heard Willie do before? And then I remembered, it's Willie Do from Unbox Therapy, who I haven't watched a lot of in years. Yeah. I wonder, I should see if there's a way to tweet at Willie Do or something and be like, hey, did you know this dude in the Neverhead has your name? Anyways, dear Claymed, you read too much. Alright, let's do one more and then we'll go on. Wait, what? How? I don't know what you mean by that, G-Star. Please elaborate. Clay, friend. You read too darn much. Willie. We'll do one more and then we'll go. But yeah, he's saying I don't have any more hints at this time, basically. Dear Clay. At first, this was fun. But now you're being a baby. From Willie. Okay, one more. Hello. Still no mail from Willie. Sorry, one more. I'm just so caught up in these messages. Greetings again. If you throw this away, I will think less of you, Willie. I don't remember how many messages that I read as a kid. So, yeah, they do repeat after a while. Anyways, let's go out of here, and you guys can pick what we do next. So we need to go forward once. I'll take that step out of the way. So, where are we going? We're gonna go to the Dynamite Shack. We can go to the H Building, the Hall of Records. I have a headcanon that has to do with Hobart finding a baby dragon, and that's actually a brother of Spyro. And that baby dragon and Spyro got trapped in a different universe. That's not the Scorpion. Others usually take the Hall of Records house for speedrunning measures. So, I'm lost. What is the Scorpion Gate? Which one's that? Because I know the names of all these buildings, and I have never heard of anyone referred to as the Scorpion Gate. Also, okay, this one. Headcanon. I know I've read that once before, because I, every once in a while, go on to the fanfiction subreddit, because I'm working on a fanfiction that I actually need to, like, take a day to write. Ah, the Weasel, yes. Okay. So, excuse me. I say we solve this really quickly. So, that's a bit louder in my ears. I'm gonna turn my volume down a smidge. I know how to do this. This is one that's gonna be a little tough to do through the chat. I might. Honestly, I don't really read a lot of stuff. I like certain shows every once in a while, but I watch them once, and then they're like in my head and I remember them and I don't watch them again. Most of my spare time when I'm not doing YouTube is spent watching YouTube and the educational sector. So as much as I like that, I just don't have enough time. And I think about, like, Dengpod just uploaded a video, and there's this channel that I haven't watched in a while that I want to see more of, and I like this and I like that, and I'm trying to do my own projects, and I actually get overwhelmed. And if I don't stop myself there, I'm going to start crying. And that's the last thing we need. So, I'm going to start with this, and then you guys can... You guys can fill me in what to do. But, so... The 3 rolls for each body part of the TNT. Yes, yep. And I know that once it will do over here, and the second time it will do over there. So what if I... Okay. Do once more. There we go. Yep, that's pretty much it. But there is a pattern to it. I don't know what the pattern is for speedrunning, but also, speedrunning. My goodness. A point-and-click adventure game speedrun. That is, there's a point where you can't get any faster, and that's true with any game, but this, so much so, is like, do everything in order, and it's a speedrun. And you did it fast. And it's just... I think of speedrunning as being a lot better for, what's it called? So I'm gonna go here next, because I know we need to do this. Like, Mario. Platformer games. Games that have variability. Yes, you can speedrun them. But speedrun a point-and-click adventure game. That, to me, is boggling. Like, if there was some sort of a cheat, some way to jump and skip, yes. Like, which... Actually, I want to show you guys something really quickly that is weird. So, we'll save our progress. Wrong keyboard. Save game. YT 2020. Yeah, wrong keyboard again. YT 2020. 2022. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So, enter HAPPYVIRCHDAYJLAYMEN. So, don't worry, we're going back, okay? We'll go back, okay? I'm saving it. But, I just wanted to show this, because this is weird. Because that's how it's spelled in the cheat. Blame... Or was it how I was saving it? Maybe it was how I saved it? And you see, you go back in here, that's weird. But that might be a way to skip this step. That's probably a reason they put it in there, is to skip this tedium. But let's go back and let's see... What did I do? Oh. That's not Willie Trombone. That's YouTube 2022. I know where the confusion is now. Oh, wait, whoops, that? Oh, the reason for that is I played this a while ago with my mom and my stepdad, like, and it was going to be like him saying where we click on next or him actually playing it. It wasn't on a stream or anything. I wasn't back on YouTube at that point. And then after that, like, he wasn't really interested in actually playing it, but he was fine watching. The story had him interested. So the reason that I spelled it that way, it was just a way for me to go back and say, look, here's what Clog's mail looked like after we had beat the main part of the game. I thought you were talking about this, but yeah. So you have CLOGS. Is it with a K? Is it supposed to be? Yeah, it's K. Oh, I spelled the shoe. Yeah. Well, my bad, sorry. I had no idea. But also, this reminds me, and, I'm sorry, but, maybe you guys can overrule me on this decision, but I am not going to that tree. I do not like that tree. That tree is a waste of time. My cousins would do that for so long that they never got very far in the game. Because this was my grandma's game, okay? My grandma got this game with a few other games with her new computer from, Staples, I think it was. And boy, my cousins did so much of that, they never got very far. I was the only one that actually played and beat the game. Granted, though, my cousins weren't around at my grandma's house very often anyways, too. Like, some of them from Bountiful, some of them from Idaho. Yeah. So... Well, I'm sorry you had a terrible experience that involved people misspelling Clog's name. I did not mean to bother people like that. But I want to say that I get it. See, I got Neverhood as a gift on Easter for my wish from my parents. They found the game fascinating, and so did my sister. So my sister did. Yeah. I'm gonna say right here, some people are probably gonna be like, what? Name misspelling? Why are you crazy about that? Look, plenty of people go crazy over little things like that are kind of insignificant. I go crazy over stuff like this too. But things that bother me more so are like, I remember one time I was bothered by somebody saying that they watched a movie on a cassette. And I'm like, wait, I didn't know you could watch movies on cassettes. And then they're like, sorry, tape. Or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but that bothered me. I let it go. But sometimes things like that will bother me. I'm very particular with that. It's hard to let go. So, yeah, I mean, being that way... G-Star doesn't own an official copy, which, at this point, the game is old. You'd have to find one online or something. Okay. I'm gonna say something... So Savage Source said he did the same trash about misspelling people's names. I don't really like bringing this up, but there is some hope, and I'm going to address this really quickly before we go on. So I like my comments to be clean, but I don't want to make anybody hurt or whatever. There was one channel that had a pop-up come up that I need to find out how to do, where it's like, hey, you agree to be civil in the chat. I would love that. I would love that to pop up for new-time users. Please, someone tell me how to do that. But no hard feelings against you. I don't want to, bother anybody, but I do have some standards. So, yeah. And if you're unsure of which word it was that you used, well, this one should be obvious, but if it ever happens, feel free to reach out and ask, and I'll be able to explain what it was without actually saying the thing. It always makes me very awkward when that happens, and I try not to have that sort of an interaction, but gotta remind myself, this is my channel, I'm in charge, and so I will do things like that. And I'm not worried about any problems with Savage Source, with this person here, but if anybody ever was being a problem, I would absolutely kick them out. That's the thing. So, let's get back to the Neverhood now. Enough about that. There's Willy. He has a good meal. Okay. So, I assume we go back through here and we finish this next, so I'm going to start doing that. But if you think we should go somewhere else first, say the word, and I will take us there. So also, G-Star says I'm a Portal Master, not a Never Star. I assume Portal refers to, like, the Portal game. And Never Star sounds like Nether Star. Although I know it's not a star from the Nether in Minecraft. It's being laggy. Which also, while we're here, just... Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot. We can't see this now. I didn't click on it before, but anyone who doesn't know, go watch my last Minecraft stream. If you click on that, a creepy image of something pops up, which is in reference to the Weasel. Alright. Okay, here's a question. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna know the answer to this, but because I have the album, I know. Someone tell me. What is the name of this song? If anybody is still watching, which I'm gonna check on my phone, please, I hope some people are still watching. I won't be able to, go through the whole game, but I'll check to see what my phone says. Phone says one is still watching. Hope that's not me. It's weird because my comment monitor note doesn't, so what's the name of this song? Yes, this is triangle square. It's actually triangle circle square, but with only bass. Yep, guitar and bass. Okay. Oh, this is nice because you can see how long I've been streaming, which is about an hour. The funny part is that the OST doesn't start like how it starts in the game. That's why it felt questionable at first. Yes, the soundtrack has a little bit different beginnings sometimes and different endings because it's a song that is in its completion that ends. It doesn't repeat like it does in the game. So, where do we want to go to next? Portal Master is a person who has played and beaten at least one Skylanders game. A Neverstar is a person who has beaten the Neverhood. Okay, so you haven't beaten the Neverhood. Yeah, it is a little different, but that's styles and things like that. So, if you haven't beaten the Neverhood, I'm sure you've watched videos on it. I'm sure you know the story. So this will be very interesting then. Where do you guys think we should go next? What should I do next? Because we did the Weasel. Where do we go next, everyone? Please tell me. We can go to the purple building that looks like cinnamon rolls to me. We can go to the water house. I forget what the purple building is, so when I say I know the names of all the buildings, I lied, but I just have a good idea of what's not a name. You watched full playthroughs. Okay, so, or we can go to the Hall of Records. Okay. He says Hall of Records is the one that works next. The H room. I gave it the Hall of Records. Hope, do you guys know what that's from? Tell me. Who says that? Yes, we do. So, who says, I gave it the Hall of Records? Okay. This one, I know how to... Oh, you don't remember? Well... Oh! We'll see it eventually. Oh, wait. G-Star says, wait. I'm going to give you a moment to see if you can figure out what you think it is from. If you don't, then I will give the full quote. And then, we'll see it eventually in the Neverhood. No, it's not from Psychonauts. Here we go. Oh, it's you. Hi. Go away. I gave it the Hall of Records. The guy's not going. He just keeps coming back. Won't leave me alone. I bet I'll probably do it again. See if you figure out where that's from. If you don't, I will tell you where it's from after I solve this puzzle, which the solution is circles. Let's see if this time I can do it better than I did last time. Nope, not Earthworm Jim. And I keep forgetting about that rude guy. Yes, I forget what the actual name is. I know the Neverhood website. That's like the fan site that tells you everything about the Neverhood. I know it says... Yes, it is the rude eyeball guy in that tree thingy. Ugh. Oh, that actually is what I... Okay. This puts me back where I was before. Yeah, but there's something that the guy on the Neverhood website called it. I'm gonna look up, see if I can find it really quickly. Oh, so yeah, yeah, Rude Guy, the Neverhood wiki fandom. He's just called Rude Guy. It's a small mushroom-shaped house in the desert next to Whale's Mouth. Pick the resident will greet claiming with a couple of rude... Yes, so yeah, he's just called Rude Guy. So... I have a question for G-Star. So, since you don't have an official copy, does that mean you're using, like, a downloaded one? You're using, like, that Neverhood no CD hack thing that I never got to work? Or are you loading it in, like, a scum VM? Or are you playing it on a Windows XP machine? Is that a problem? Honestly, all I know is I Google stuff and fandom comes up. I'm sorry if that's a problem. I'm very uneducated with how to find... Let me check the site I was actually thinking of. Alright, it's Dude's Neverhood fan page. Oh. Have a look at that. If it will... Yeah, probably won't focus expose on that. Will it focus? Anyways, it's really sitting there. And he says, sorry guys, not working on this anymore, but have a look around. And he's like eating a sandwich and it's a full-on picnic. But, all about the Neverhood. This is the site I remember. Well, whatever. Let me... Yeah. The Dude's site. Neverhood Mail, the Neverhood Maps. We need the maps. So there's the one from the Whale's Mouth wall. It is... does it show on here? There's the Chip Buddy. Okay, I see where it would be, but it doesn't say... I'm not seeing... Yeah, so this map doesn't say what it is. Yeah. You got the Explosive Shack, something's called the Dynamite Shack. Let's see, all about Neverhood locations of all the discs, Neverhood chests, Skull Monkey level code, Skull Monkeys. Let's see, was it in location of all? There's the Hall of Records. Board. I thought I saw it on here. So if it's not Willy, it's Doodles. Okay, so I guess it's his own original character then? Mail messages, soundtracks, Never News Archives, quick info links, FAQ, Gamography and introduction. I'm gonna try one more search really quickly. Possibly, it might be listed in there. Okay. Simple world. There's Willie exploring discs. Called the Betrayer, giant robots and monsters. Unfortunately, that's not. So. I don't think I can. Here, one moment. This H puzzle is the one some of the speedrunners usually can even spin a total of 25 to 30 seconds to complete because of how random the order is. So it's technically the first tough puzzle to encounter within the game. Yes, it is. I'm gonna finish this. Enough looking up that thing I was looking up. I have a message. Okay, that's. Oh, okay. That's what I'm looking for. What did G-Star send me? Ah, here we go. Guy in the tree. Yeah. Guy in the tree, tree folk, red eye. However, I don't know his name or how he looks like, if he looks like anything, but I assume that he's not alone in there. Probably lives with his family or something. He sure is pretty grumpy when you try to talk to him, but then again, he just wants to live in peace, and you can't trust everyone who knocks at your door, right? Surely not in a world that's inhabited mostly by mean clawed beings. That's a really good point. Yes, okay, so, I've seen that link. I'm gonna go... Very good. I'm glad that you do. I haven't touched it in years. And I don't remember... I knew there was a listing about the guy in the tree. I just didn't exactly remember. Ding! We got it! Woohoo! Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a very nice ding noise. So... You know, for some reason I remembered something wrong and I was thinking, oh, the lights need to be off, but oh, we can't turn the lights off in this building. We have to be in the other building. Oh, but we can't go into the other building without going in this building. What? And then I'm like, oh wait, no, we can turn the lights on in here, it's fine. Actually no, we need the lights off for now. Oh, you know what, too? I just realized something. You ever heard of skull monkeys? I have heard of skull monkeys. I've never played it. I've thought about it. One moment. Let me... that's not... Whoops, sorry. That's not what I want to do. I need to do this. It's Alt, right? Yes, I need to do this. The reason I'm doing that... Yeah, Skull Monkeys is the sequel of the Neverhood. I watched, like, the videos on it. Like, a playthrough. And, there was a little bit of slightly crude humor that I didn't care for. But other than that, it seemed like the same style and pretty good. I need to find... This is going to seem weird what I'm doing here. What I've done is I've trimmed the Neverhood source because it's a 16 by 9, but it's a 4:3 on that 16 by 9. So I've cut out that one black side of it, and there's a reason for it. I am just really quickly loading GIMP. I don't know what Vinny's is, but I know what Skull Monkey is. Okay. How is this gonna work? How am I gonna... I don't know if I can actually have what I want. Well. Alright. Let's just make a new... That's a weird color. Man, this is not... Never mind, let's see. I think maybe paint will be a little smaller. Yeah, paint's going to be a better job for this. And then I can resize paint so I'm not covering my face. You'll see what I'm doing in just a second here. So, now, oh wait, I need to pick, let's see, I'm on a brush, right? Okay. So, watch this. So now on the left side, you should just see a very tiny sliver of Microsoft Paint in the window there. So what I'm going to do is this. It's going to be a bit laggy, but that's okay. And we're going to ride the elevator down. I hope I remember, because I can't play through the whole game right now. Obviously, I've got other things I want and need to do. I'm taking notes, yes. But, yeah, hopefully I remember to bring this up next time. Also, a lot of these objects end up being things sort of in the game. Some of them. Like, some of the symbols on the, on the other puzzle across the bridge with the button. Oh, wait, but can you guys not... You guys can't... Oh. There we go. Sorry, I put it in the wrong spot. There, that looks better. Yeah, you guys should now be able to see me taking some notes. I did not want it to snap. Okay, so, switch mice again. Alright. I mean, yeah, you would memorize it too, but are you going to remember the next time that we're playing Neverhood? So, it's a camera, a floppy disk, and arrow. I can kind of maybe see that. I'm not exactly sure. So, let's go turn on the light. And then I'm going to do a little cheat for this. I won't be reading anything on the wall this stream, although I do want to at some point. I read one story once upon a time that wasn't Hoborg's and it was interesting, but enter FASTFORWAARD. Let's go. I used fast forward, so you do enter FASTFORWARD. And it only makes him go twice as fast when he's inside of buildings. But this makes this thing a lot faster, and honestly, since you guys know the Neverhood, yeah, like, I'm fine speeding it up. If you didn't know it, I might take it the slow way. But you know what bothers me? Come on. Once I can fix the counter. You know what? You know what makes me think that, like, they ruined the game? Also, I forget, you can look at these, right? No? Okay, not that one then. I'm gonna try enter ASH. No, sorry. Sorry. So enter AH OUR PROFS. Dot such section of the game. It is turning up the speed, opening up the game and cheat engine, and boom, 5 times. I'm gonna try that again because I don't think I did it right. I did, so we do enter AH OUR PROFS. I think I actually did have it enabled. Let me try that again, because I think I disabled it. AHS. Sorry. Enter AHOURPROFS. Okay, so whatever it is should be enabled now. I honestly don't even know what that's supposed to do, and if I have it enabled or disabled. I just know that I entered something right because it made the bloop noise. So, G-Star, please tell me what it's supposed to do. I did. Okay, so... Okay, listen. Enter AHROU that's wrong. AHOUR. So it's Howard PROFS. You hear that? Something has been disabled or enabled. But I do not see anything that has happened. I'm just going to Google it and see if I can get an answer there. Unless you tell me what it's supposed to do, because I don't know. I've never heard of that cheat before. Something... Yeah, I'm applying the hour proofs. This will enable the following keys. F1, stop animation. F2 does something similar but appears to be different. F3 slows down the animation by half. F4 returns to normal speed of the game after previous. F6 show hide object positions. F6 hide object positions and menu buttons. F7 show / hide hit floor areas. Show hide activate. It's a development cheat. Unfortunately, that is not what I need right here. But I know about development stuff because I made some games when I was younger. So yeah, you can hide layers for a scene. Well, let me just try one thing, see if I... F8. Oh! The heck? That is unusual and not necessary for this. F8 that thing off. Wait. Is it permanently? How do I disable it? Yeah, F8's not... I'm pushing the F8 on my old laptop. But, oh, I get it. It's like on, but it needs to be like erased. The lines aren't... Okay, so I see what's going on here. Well, oh, our mouse over it does that? Yeah. Well, okay, so what else can... Oh, wait, there's a level select thing? Enter the cheat skipper, then press enter. So level select. First, enter one of the following codes, followed by pressing the enter key. Warship sites. Castle Simony. I don't think there's anything else in here that could help me. Okay, so it's supposed to let me enter the debug menu. And what am I supposed to do by entering the debug menu? There's more speedrun ability to this game than I gave it credit for, I think. So, yeah. Let's get ourselves to the end of the hall here. I kind of wish I had done this with the lights out, because have any of you ever seen the up close of the castle with the lights out? And there is... You know, I read a little bit about her, I think. Her story I find just slightly sad. So she's one of the gods, right? And she, yeah, if the lights were out... this would look dark here, and it would look green and cool. So it's similar but different, but... whatever her name is, she flies around really fast, making worlds and never speaking to the children that she puts on those worlds. Which, I got another Twitter G-star, a photo with me. So there is the level select. Right, but I don't even know... Yeah, okay. Well, I see that on the Wikipedia page. But I don't see how to do that, and I don't know how... so what are we trying to do with this? And then I can maybe better figure out... the cutting room floor... So, but yeah, what are we supposed to do? So these might have been, well, I'm pretty sure these have been discovered a long time ago, but... at the end of the hall, yes, I'm pretty sure that I did pick up the disc. If I didn't, we're going to be in for a really long ride, and I am going to not be happy about myself. Which, actually, for my sanity, making me second guess myself. For my sanity, I skipped back on the live stream. Okay. Sanity has been cleared. I did pick up that disc. So, buttons from F1. So yes, I have found out that you do that with it, but what are we trying to do with it? Why, like, I've looked at the page, I don't see what's useful. There is that level select thing, but I don't know, I'm sure that skips part of the games, and has part of it finished beforehand. I don't know what G-Star wants me to skip to. So honestly, I'm going to take us back to here. I'm going to say we'll stop once we get to crossing the bridge. Yeah, if you know where I want to skip to, sure. Otherwise, okay. Since this is not a speed run, I'm going to turn that off because I don't mind these parts being normal. We'll watch this little, whatever this is, this movie. I know what it is, but... Okay, so, what do we do next? Oh, wait, whoops. I need to push this, don't I? Beautiful. So, what's next, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. So what's next? I think next is the... I know what's next. I'm testing you guys, I'll be honest. We need to go to the water house, right? Do I go to the water house, or what do you want me to do next? Yes. He knows it. Stevie and Frenchie. Yep, you won't be able to climb up the ladder in the water house if you don't. So... Now, here's another thing, too. If we want, we can watch some of the discs, or we can save them all and watch them, like, at the very end, when we have all of the discs, and put them in all at once, which I did that once with, I think, almost all of the discs with my mom, because we were curious. It was really boring. Okay, so we will watch all the discs at the end. Well, so... do we want to load them into the disc machine at the very end? Or do we want to put some of them in now and put them in as we go but not watch them yet? Because my vote is we don't do that. Last time I did that, it was kind of boring just sitting there watching him. Think. Think. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Wait. I forgot. Did I forget something? Let's see. Did I... Oh, I did grab it. Phew. Okay, so we'll load them as we gather them. Okay, well, I mean, I'm trying to involve you guys with this, because I've played this game before. I'm here playing this because G-Star likes it and wanted me to play it again. And otherwise, I would just be continuing my Minecraft stream, or moving stuff into my studio, or going to my day job, or whatever. I wouldn't be playing. Huh, speedrunners do it all at once. Interesting. Which, that actually makes sense. That would shave off a few seconds, because you're doing them all at once versus each time you have to load the thing. So, does anybody remember the, what's the sequence? Because I forget. I can try and ear it, but I'm not that good. Or like, I'm gonna have a mint, by the way. Or I can Google it, but, okay, so then let's just see. Let's just see. I know what it sounds like. I think it's just being a bit laggy here. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. And then if this is not it, then yes, you can spoil it. I've done it before. Oh, it does? That was terrible. Well, someone just tell me, because I'm more than happy to get through this sooner. I'm playing it because of you guys. I'm involving you guys as much as possible. Okay, so it is 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. I was thinking one of them went up to 5, because I believe it's either 5 or 4 that's the maximum. We did it. Teamwork.
Hey, Clayman!
Hey, Clayman. Say knock knock. I always thought this window was weird, because, like, you can look out it. It looks like nothing much. But then you look out it, and it shows Willie's house. Okay, so that means 4 is the maximum. This guy was always creepy, too. Always looking at us, following us around. He never did anything else. I don't know what his point is. I wonder, what's the lure behind that? Like, does anyone have a made-up backstory for him, even if it's fan-made? So, and you know what? I've decided we'll actually save all the discs till the end. I've never seen how long that takes, but since you point out that it is faster, overall, I'm going to do that. Even if it's more boring, it's going to be faster, so we'll do that. I loved this as a kid. This was my second favorite thing in here. So I'll have to look up his lore, but I want to pull this, but I want to make sure, do you guys want me to pull? If you don't want me to pull this, say the word now, otherwise it's going to be too late. Look away from your screens if you don't want me to pull it. A little comic strip, cool. Alright, so, I'm going to pull this in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... Okay, pull it. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit gross. I recognize that. And I've seen some things in other games like this that were a little gross. And it bothers me maybe a little more now. And you know what? I'm not positive because I don't say in any of the documentaries, but what if that's just caramel? What if they used caramel? Alright, let's do this. Let's get all excited. He's always so happy pushing buttons. I love that. Also, like, this pipe and the aesthetics. You know, when I played Minecraft as a kid, like, we played for 6 months before we broke out the cheat sheet. And let me tell you, after a while, I was looking at smudges on the wall. This is me and my mom working through this. This was years ago. I'm 28 now. I'm gonna guess I was around 12 or so when we did this. Like, Self-insert character by Mark Lorenz. Okay. That explains some of it. So, yeah, I was always... I don't know, but probably. I mean, but I'm not saying that the bug is spewing out caramel. I'm saying, like, they probably used caramel as the thing for that. It's either caramel or melty caramel, or what else looks like that. You could make a substance that looks like that, but the only other thing I can think of that's pre-made that looks anything kind of like that would be, like, brown caulk. But it's not nearly as shiny, and it wouldn't be as easy to clean off Clayman. And so, yeah, anyways, we're going to go over here, and we'll open this up. We'll cross the bridge. So we'll do the bridge puzzle next. That's one that I can easily involve you guys with. And then I'll have to take this out. I'm going to go eat another meal for the day, and I'm going to actually do some writing. So the water in the lake is made of evaporated milk, condensed milk, food coloring, and water. That's actually very interesting. And it gives it its characteristic style of looking like thick clay that's running. Because you could have running clay too, possibly, but that wouldn't run as good. Also, you only see it for a second here, but... Well, actually, yeah, that... Does that have a name? It looks like Clayman's hand. Also, that smudge right there kind of looks like a bird thingy. It smudges like these, where I'm like, only the cutscene where the water is drained. Okay. But it's like, does that mean something? Which, no, it doesn't. It's just the texture on the wall. I was just crazy enough to think that after I had played this for long enough. So we'll do this. We'll shoot the water out. And then I'll take this out. I'm going to do some writing because I want to actually finish some of the writing that I've started. And that will eventually be put somewhere online. I haven't decided where yet, but you guys will be able to have access to and see that. I will say I'm writing a fan fiction for The Outpost, the TV show. So, tell me which one to click on next. 1, 2... Yes, there is a sign naming it. 2, 3. So pick 1, 2, 3, or one of the others. You guys tell me which one. This room kind of... I'll have to look at that closer once we get out of this puzzle. But which one do I click on? I know which one to click on. The first one? Okay. Alright. Tell me which one next. Do I go right or left with my mouse? Which one do I pick next? You know, I have to remember, too, that since I don't interact with fans like this a lot, I have to remember there's slight latency between you hearing me and me seeing you. So this one we're saying, alright, perfect. So, I just have to be patient a bit. I wish the latency would be a lot less, but I get that it's not ever going to be... Well, maybe it's partly on my end. I don't know. I'll have to research this eventually and find out. Second from the right on the top. So this one. Okay. Okay. Second from the left. Yes. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, what is next? First from the left, so this one. Very good instructions, Mr. Savage Source. Middle top. Okay, we got 3 left. Let's not mess this up. I'm confident that we can get this. I mean, I know I can. I'm confident that you guys can. So... this one? Or this one? Your last word is a little confusing. Okay, this one. Good. That's what I was gonna pick. I just wanted to make sure. Now, it should be pretty obvious, but I'm gonna let Savage Source do this. This is his moment to shine. Yep, G-Star says the right corner, and the last one. Now, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys know what happens if I click on this before I drain the water? Anybody know what happens? Leave your answer in the comments below, and then I'll show you guys. Excuse me. Right, yes, and you see an invisible water thingy. I always thought that was cool. Okay. So, oh, yeah, I see what you mean now. It's like melty cheese over here with hot dog over here, which, now I'm kind of hungry. Haven't had a hot dog in a while. Don't have any, though. I mean, I have other food that I'm eating, so let's go shoot the water down, and then I'm going to take this stream out. It's been really fun hanging out with you guys. Actually, you can see right there. Is that his hand? Oh, actually, also, one more thing I want to point out, too. We need to go back inside of this building temporarily to show you. So, you see how his right hand has black fingers on it? And now it's his left hand that has black fingers on it. Honestly, now that I'm looking at this, I'm realizing they probably just flipped the animation around without flipping the character. But it is a funny little thing to see. So, we're going to go shoot the cannon. Oh, actually, let's shoot the cannon, and we'll put our code in. Then we can get this one out of the way, and I don't need to save it for later. And then I'll take this episode down. Yep, animation flaws. Someone made an original character based off that plant. Okay. Canonon and Clayman's right hand is the one having the black fingers. So it is his right hand. But, yep, there's the animation. You know what would be funny? Is if we made a copy of the Neverhood that we distributed around that fixed the animation so it would be on the right hand always, and then see if anyone notices. Which, I also, before I forget again, I was going to say this earlier, there was, I'll have to dig it up, but there was a short little series, not a series, it was only one game that was meant to be a series, and it was like a sequel to the Neverhood. Not like if you search the Neverhood 2, it's not that one. You won't find it, because that one is like little hand drawings for what the Neverhood 2 would have been. But what I'm talking about is a fan-made game that was going to be a series that never took off, and I wanna play it sometime because it's really short. So I'm gonna dig that up, and at some time I'll pull it up, and I'll do it as a video on my channel. However, I'm gonna have to figure out something for doing if I do it live, which I want to, because there's one part. No, not Armacrog. No, let me find here one moment. Okay, so let's save our progress here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, switch my mice here. So I need to block the HD60S so you see my computer screen. The Neverhood 2. It's not Armacrog. Neverhood 2, fan. I might have to go into the other room, because last time I looked this up is when my computer was not working. Oh, and... no, it's... I'm positive you won't know... Aha! This thing. We won't watch the whole video, because it... well, wait, is this it? We need to see... or wait, no. This is not... this might not actually be it, but it's not anything that you... This! Do you guys... oh, also, much to my chagrin, there's a screenshot. It's because there is a Roman, like a Greek statue on there that I kind of didn't want. So if I play this, I'm going to have to find a way to strategically blur a part of the screen for that. But this, do you guys know about this? There's no way to download it unless you use the Wayback Machine, which I'm going to do that right now. Do you guys know what this is? Have you seen this? Have you played it? It's extremely short. We'll have to do that in another stream because I do have some writing that I want to get to. I've been kind of putting that off, just playing games and watching YouTube and not working on that project. I want to get it finished. So, okay, well, some point we will play it, though. G-Star is already subscribed. Savage Source, to you I say, get subscribed if you want to see the future Neverhood Let's Plays. Yes, there's only one puzzle. It's very simple, so we'll take a look at that at some point. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Get subscribed to anybody here who's new if you want to see more of this. I do a lot of other stuff, too. So I recommend checking out my short film, Airborne Death, a bunch of other things. I do have a Patreon, patreon.com/KoshosOne01. I'm trying to get support so that I can actually have funds to pay for Adobe subscription, move stuff up into my studio, like buy the things I need to soundproof that and stuff like that. Because I want to do more short films. Neverhood's fun every once in a while. Game playing is fun. Yes, ring the bell. Good job. So, yeah, I'm 4 and 5 times cheaper than Spotify Premium and Disney Plus. Oh, thank you. Thank you for noticing that. Yes, let's fix this. Yes. So, if you want to watch Airborne Death, it's on my YouTube channel. Just search for Airborne Death in the little search bar that's on the channel, or Cool Shows 101 Airborne Death. All of my stuff is on YouTube at this point. I've toyed with maybe the idea of putting some stuff in the future on, like, Amazon for my films, because people have said you'll make more money off of advertising revenue from there. But I don't know. That's a discussion for future stuff. But I want to do more of that. Those are things that I love doing. and just playing Minecraft all the time is kind of, that's cool. But I want to do more. I want to use my creative talent. So that's why I'm asking for support. I understand if not everybody can. I don't have anybody supporting right now, and I get it. Times are tough. But, also, I talked about this in a previous video, so if you guys go check out that video, you guys can let me know what things would make you more interested in subscribing to my Patreon that I don't already have. Check it out. Give me feedback. I know growth is slow, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Basically, though, I am just taking little bits of money that I can from my grocery fund, or makes me sad to think about that, or my car fund, and getting and putting that towards my studio as much as I can. I'll do an announcement video on that right after this, or sometime soon. I'll talk more about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in whatever's next. It's been fun. It's been fun. Bye. Hopefully you know what that's from. If you don't, you'll find out in a future video I'm going to do with a guest. See you guys in whatever's next.